Hey there. I haven't done one of these in a long time, and I keep going, I'm just going to figure out a way to do these like really quick with just like one take. Otherwise, I'm just not going to do them. But I thought I'd do one on. I just came back from a garage sale. I look at stuff kind of habitually on Facebook Marketplace, and occasionally I'll look at somebody will list that they're having a garage sale. And I don't usually respond to them. I find that the more advertised a garage sale is, the more anticlimactic it ends up being and boring. But somebody posted that they were selling a lot of records and a lot of books and memorabilia and stuff. And so I kind of bookmarked that one. I'm going to go to that one. And I had some time to kill this morning and drove out to it. And then I showed up. I used the Google Maps to navigate to it, and when I showed up there, it was just like a very. Not only was I way too early, I accidentally showed up early, and became one of those people that I kind of loathe. The people that just show up right when a garage sale shows up or before. And so anyway, I apologize to people. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize what time it was, and it was too early. But they had nothing, and I could sort of tell. But I thought anyway, I'll come back because maybe they do have records. And then I came back, and sure enough, they had nothing. It was just a very typical, like 70-year-old person kind of garage sale, just nothing. But what I realized is there were people all up and down the street having garage sales. I was actually at the wrong garage sale. So just a few, like maybe a half a block away, there was the garage sale that was advertised. It was a guy who had a lot of records, like probably like 20 boxes of records, all marked $2 and $4. And a lot of 7-inch records. So what I got, I'll just show you. Muskrat Love, Captain and Tennille. I know I already probably have this in my terrible 70s music collection, but I don't have one in its picture sleeve. So yes, Captain and Tennille, Muskrat Love. A cover of a song by somebody else who I can't remember right offhand. That is equally insipid, but doesn't have Daryl Dragon's wonderful synthesizer solo in it. So yeah, and the B-side is Honey Come Love Me, which I'm not familiar with and don't care. And then I bought, I don't know why I did, because my 80s selection of my 7-inch records is really underrepresented. So I bought Timbuk 3, The Future's So Bright, I Gotta Wear Shades. Maybe I'll play it on my show today. Maybe I'll even play it at the right speed. And then I'm going to reorganize this slightly so it's slightly more interesting. But the guy had 2 Hino records. I collect Hino records for no particular reason. Hino Sonntag Concert, which I don't have. And then this one I'm pretty sure I don't have. It's possible I have this with a different cover. Heino Sein Großen Erfolge 3. Add that to my collection of Heino records. That's a great cover too. The ones where he really has that maximum Heino-ness is, I like those a lot. So yeah, 2 Heino records. And then this one cracked me up. Somebody really loved the Fugs' first album. And it was $2, so I bought it. I think he's got 8 on it, but that's not what I paid. So I asked him about his decal, his sticker. I go, did you used to be a store, or are you in a store? And he goes, yeah, I'm in Crossroads Music. Crossroads is in Portland. Been there forever. Used to be on Hawthorne. I can't remember where it's at the moment. I haven't been since it moved. It's run by a guy named Eric and a guy named Tom. And it's a cool store. But anyway, I just love that this is completely torn to shit. I might give it my Folkways Records treatment, because I have a white blank album cover, and I can do like a wraparound recreation of the artwork, and I'll make it look as if it came out on Folkways, driving my joke from a previous video into the ground. But yeah, Fugs' first album, I've never had that on vinyl. I'm happy to have it. And it actually looks, the record itself is in great shape. And then I'm not super familiar. The Blasters, I know the Blasters, but I'm not familiar with this album. I think it's a live album. I'm not sure. But, Blasters, LA, rockabilly band. One of the members was in X briefly. Great band. I love them. Dave Alvin crew. But I was really excited to get this one because I was just telling somebody about Rutland Television. There's a record, Rutland Times, Eric Idle and Neil Innes. Neil Innes, of course, from Bonzo Dog Band, and Eric Idle, of course, from Monty Python. So I'm excited to get that. I did not know this existed, so that'll be fun. I'll play some on my show today, probably. Just because. And then I got a book. He said he had books. A signed copy of The Bradleys by Peter Bagg. Peter Bagg I've met. He's a nice guy. But this one contains my favorite. I'm going to find it. The Bradleys. Rock and Roll Refugee is the story that I remember from Hate magazine that just fucking... it's just me in the 80s. I am Buddy Bradley. I mean, I didn't necessarily get turned on by the Yardbirds until much later in life, but it's Buddy Bradley and all of his friends are kind of turning into assholes, and he's, kind of an insufferable asshole. But all of his friends are like turning into like mainstream music, and they love stupid mainstream music, and he's some like grungy hippie looking guy in a record store turns him on to the Yardbirds, and he buys it and he takes it home after getting into a fight with his friend and just deciding everybody in my life are assholes. This is my favorite part. Fucking stupid family. I hate everybody. Life stinks. And then he's listening to the Yardbirds. Hey, this is a pretty good record. I just feel like that record defined what I was going through in the 80s, which is I just felt like the world was, everybody was turning into like these zombies that were listening. It wasn't Duran Duran so much as it is in the comic. It was, everybody was like getting into, everybody I knew was buying that Foreigner 4 record or In Excess or something. And it was just a weird time. And my musical tastes were getting weirder and weirder. So I'm happy to have that. I was actually wanting to get the Hate anthology, which I probably still will, but I'm happy I have this for like $3, and it's signed by Peter Bagg. So those are my recent garage sale finds. I'm going to try to do more of these more regularly and make them diary-like. I don't really want to show off records that I bought at like at a record store. Because it's kind of embarrassing. I'm spending way too much money on records, and it's kind of show offy to go, hey, look at this record I spent a whole bunch of money on. I don't want to be that kind of channel. If I'm a channel, I don't know what I am. Oh, by the way, I managed to snag. This is a weird one. Maybe this requires its own video, but this is almost braggy. I managed to acquire the cool Tower Records in-store display for Negativland's U2 single. The person that I bought it from assured me that it probably came from either the Berkeley or the San Francisco Tower Records, and that somebody in staff there just took the task to make a beautiful in-store display, and it's in 3D and beautiful relief. They were going to sell it at a show, and the guy that was ferrying it to the show, they were going to sell it at the merch table, was tired of carrying it, goes, hey, can I just sell it to somebody who wants it? And that somebody was me. The guy was staying at my house for a few days and was tired of hauling this gigantic TV box with that lovingly packaged inside of it. And so we agreed on a price, and I bought it. So it's mine. It's on display here in my studio. For better or for worse. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to try to do more of these, like I said, and we'll see how that goes. Adios.